Hi everyone, thanks a lot for joining and the interest in the channel. And for what's going on, obviously, we're finding structures on the moon. I guess we have been for many years, but I don't know if it's that people aren't interested or not, or what do you think of this? This is my prized possession. When I found this the first week I had my telescope, I was I was astonished at first because I said to myself, okay, I did work at it to get it and clarify it, but it wasn't that hard to get. Now, Clavius crater is to the left of that big crater you see on the far left there, just off of that. And we will go, you will see in the video, that big rock that's on the left here on the top, you will see it to the right of Clavius crater later, over on the left. And there's lots to see in this video. I'm using a magnifying lens in the program that I have that at the right distance, you can get a nice clear image of the magnifying lens. So we're going to magnify this beautiful tunnel here for you all, or platform, whatever this may be that's coming out, or that's on the surface and is covered by a sort of top over top of it. Now here's the magnifying glass as we go up. Isn't that beautiful? It's something that was built. We can clearly all agree on that, okay? Whether we be a believer or a disbeliever. Let's use common sense. Let's be adults for one video, okay? And then we'll go back to insulting each other. Now, listen, this is a structure or platform that was built, right? We all agree with that. So, if this one structure here I found on the moon, could there not be others? Take this anomaly, for instance. See, there's so many structures and anomalies on the surface of the moon, and I don't understand why people aren't recognizing them or even bothering taking the time to look into them. This is to the left of Clavius crater. We're actually on Clavius crater right now, but we're going to the left of Clavius crater. So get an idea, this is the left side of the moon. When you look at Clavius crater from where I am here in Quebec, just a little point more, well, it's the outer limits of the moon for me here in Quebec, Canada. So high quality image, 54 frames per second. I try to get I'm actually surprised at the atmosphere here on this video more towards the summer. It's absolutely so still. It's not shaking at all. I can't wait to try my telescope this summer because obviously when I got it, not even a year yet, when I got it, it was at the end, around August or November. I think it was August, but anyways, the summer was basically over. So I didn't get to see the moon during the summer exactly with the telescope, but I will this summer. Guys, countdown, 12 weeks, and I'm on vacation for 2 months, and I'll be on the surface of the moon and the sun every single day. Oh, one last thing. Everyone, please know that I appreciate it so much. The subscriptions, and the interest to the channel. And of course, what is going on the moon? It affects religion. It affects the entire global system entirely, both monetarily, religiously. Not to linger on this, but I'm going to make you realize one in particular thing, the most important aspect of the entire situation right here with the world and finding life on another planet or our natural satellite. Now, what would happen if it came so that 7 billion people on Earth found out about this? I'll tell you what would happen. Religion would be abolished. There would be mayhem in religion. maybe even mass suicides. It's sad to think of, but we have to realize that it's a possibility. When we do something, an action in life, it's important to know all the possibilities and everything that could happen. Sort of like going to war, right? Sort of like being in charge of hundreds of thousands of men and sending them off the war and having them come back dead in a matter of hours. What I'm trying to say is it's about the money. It's about the money all the time, and we're just numbers. And if we, the numbers, do not function the way the elite or whoever's ruling the world in which way they are ruling the world, we believe they are governments, but listen, the information that we're presented on many levels is a lie. And it's not something I'm starting, it's something that everyone knows and that many people have lived through these lies. And I just want some truth. And I know there are structures up on the surface of the moon. And yes, it would abolish religion. It would crash the stock market. There would be no more money intake. And with no money intake, what are we worth? If we're not giving anyone any money, what are we going to be worth? Nothing. So a system is abolished in a matter of hours. The day 7 billion people hold hands together just long enough and get over our differences for us to, be heard, to speak out loudly without having to raise a fist. Words are strong, and when they're well said at the right times, can have a heavy impact on an entire nation and maybe even the world. It's thinking it through. I thought a lot about seeing all these structures on the moon, and it's made me actually have an easier way of having my own belief system and knowing what's out there and where we came from. It just all fell into place when I saw these structures. Thanks for listening.